Alright, let's get the show on the road, shall we? Let's see where we're at with co-op. $11 more, so we can definitely do a GBR run too. Alright, so Magneto's gotten his uniform. Now the best thing about this is the fact that Magneto is one of my top 3 favorite characters. Doctor Strange, Magneto, and Shang-Chi, probably my 3 favorite Marvel characters. Now, Magneto is already built. I have my Magneto in the top 700. I know it's not super fancy. Ooh. We have a second potential realization ticket that we could actually give him, which we probably will. That would actually be pretty cool. So he still has some Odin's Blessings. We got some type enhancements, ISO 8s, artifact destruction, critical rate on dodge stuff on his CTP of Rage. And I didn't reforge his Rage. I was debating doing it. So we have this Krakoan Winter. Maybe I'm not saying that right, but we definitely need to get his new uniform right here and now. I'm really not a huge fan of the aesthetic of non-uniform uniforms, and anyone who's watched my streams before have heard me complain about this. I personally prefer actual uniforms when I'm playing my heroes and villains. I love his classic outfit. This one was okay. This one was pretty cool. I don't like the white aesthetic as much. I think the black looks a little bit cooler. But yeah, his classic one is probably my favorite. So I would have liked to have seen a different style than just kind of street clothes, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and purchase that. Boom! And we are definitely going to be leveling this up right here, right now, because it's Magneto. And I obviously have got a ton of bios for one of my favorite characters. We've been ready and waiting for this. And of course, we will buy the magic one as well, but let's face it, I'm going to be spending most of my time focusing on the Master of Magnetism, Magneto. Go. Mythic uniform. So what we were doing before is we were doing dodge, energy, ignore. Okay, definitely an energy on the second and last stat. Much damage as possible. So let me auto change this, and I will show you his uniform options. Hey, X23. So I'm guessing you're going to tier 4 Magneto. And hello? Yes, more than likely I will be tier 4ing Magneto, since, as you well know, he is one of my favorites. Could have accepted all basic attacks. Probably should have put that in the rotation as well, but here we go. Alright, so, Blue Marvel, Iron Man, back to basics, X-Men Red for Jean Grey, Hawkeye, Marvel Studios Edition, and Jessica Jones. So I have all mythic options besides for Hawkeye, but Hawkeye's uniform I'm still working on. So once we get that, we'll definitely get that to mythic as well. So we've got the double energy attack going on. So I had dodge and ignore defense. Let's see how his ignore defense is doing right now. So his ignore defense is fine. And his dodge is fine. So I don't need either of those. I don't think he has a recovery rate, does he? Probably could do like a movement speed. Didn't even check to see if I had already had his movement speed capped or not. It's like, let's look at some of his skills. Let's look at his gear. So we got attack speed here as well. I think his attack speed's already capped. If it wasn't before, it is now. Man, pretty easy to cap his stuff right now. It's pretty slick. Probably should test him out before I do anything else. Second potential realization ticket. Realize a natural tier 1. Of course we're going to spend that on Magneto, because why wouldn't we? Because I don't think we can spend it on Doctor Strange. So, yep. we now enhance his potential, which is going to be awesome. But first I want to try him out at level 70, and then we'll probably realize his potential and go from there. Magneto is the one that everyone teased me about because when he had first gotten his tier 3, I actually spent CCF on it. Now CCF is easy to come by. Cosmic Cube Fragments, so that's actually fairly comical. And it looks like I'm going to need to buy crystals if I want to buy the other uniform. I'm definitely going to. But yeah, let's grab these first. Oh, that's right. We need to get the holiday uniform tokens. So I'm not going to get her today because I will actually wait and get the free 10 tokens. So we're not going to have any magic footage today. But we will get the magic uniform just because. So it's just Strange and Shang-Chi left for tier 4. Correct. Out of my 3 favorites. Yes. All right. Let's try the Master Magnetism out and some content after we check out his skills real quick. So let's take a peek and see how he's looking here. Actually, I'm surprised. That's right, because I had put a new emulator on my computer. So we're gonna have to reset my favorites. Where is Magneto at? There he is. Boom. All right. Let's take a look at their skills real quick. So is Magnetic Mayhem, Burn, Electricity, Stun, Paralysis, Decrease all defense down, Chance to penetrate Super Armor, Invincibility, increases all basic attacks, and energy damage. Let's see, increase skills, increase damage dealt to humans. We all know about that. Energy and Snare. Energy, Fracture, and Paralysis. Burn, Paralysis, and Energy. Interesting that he has Burn in here so much. Burn, Invincibility. Silence. Recovery. So it does have Heal. All basic attacks and energy. And Super. Okay, so let's preview the skills and let's see what sort of rotation we might try to play with Magneto here. Alright. So we've got the 3. That is a very interesting choice. So one of the things that I like about Marvel Future Fight is everything's listed as holidays. They never say it's like any one specific holiday. Probably because they're trying to be inclusive. But a tree is typically associated with either polytheism, paganism, neo-paganism, or it is associated with Christmas. So it's usually either winter solstice or Christmas, typically. What it is not typically associated with is what Magneto is. Magneto's Jewish. So I think it's interesting that they threw a tree in there. It seems out of place, but alright. Alright, we'll ignore it. So what sort of boosts is that given? So it's resetting that fist, that little firebolt in the top left corner. Let me just double check, see if we get those buffs right away. No. So that's not giving us any buffs. That's why I wanted to double check. 1 does not give us any buffs. 2 does not give us any buffs. 4 gives us a shield. 5 gives us a whole bunch of buffs. Alright. I assume 6 is going to give us a whole bunch of buffs as well. Typically when he drops his hand with the old suit, you can cancel it, which it looks like we can still do the canceling on that and it would still go off. So what if we do like a 3, 4, 5? Alright. What if we do a 3, 5, 4? Let's try 3, 5, 4 after the bubble appears, or 3, 4, 5. Let's try that in action and see what sort of damage that can do. All right, first we'll do the GBR. I don't have a lot of support options, unfortunately. Maybe we'll try to get a team-up bonus route. Yeah, let's do a team-up bonus route. That's right, Mystique. He has a bonus with a Mystique, and Mystique is, in fact, a support character, even though I typically use her with Storm. We'll go ahead and do this anyway. We'll see what happens. Let's do some randos. I want to see what sort of damage he does in GBR with his 3-5-4 and 3-4-5. I'll do 3-4-5 first. Should have found some people that would actually join with me. So this is not a sit and wait type of a game, but it's going to be a sit and wait. You know what? Screw it. We're going to solo it. We are going to solo it with this team because we're probably going to end up canceling anyway. Because we're probably going to increase all of his stats and see what he does at 80. So we probably want to do a comparison anyway. So let's just solo it. Just to see what sort of damage he's doing in GBR. Alright, so 3-4-5. 1, 2, 2.5 bars. So let's, ooh, 5's got kind of a long cooldown. Let's do a 3-5, wait for the bubble. 4. Half, 1, 2. Do a little bit more. It seems like I do a little bit more at the 3-5-4 than the 3-4-5. Let's try that again. It's comparable. It seems pretty close. Yeah, he does more damage with the 3-5-4. I'm waiting for that bubble to appear. I assume instant canceling is not going to do nearly as much. Yeah, you got to wait for the bubble to appear for sure. All right, now let's... Oh, that's right. We can't reset it. They need a reset GBR button so that you can go back into it. Yeah. So I'm going to redo this GBR, and then we're actually going to try to actually defeat it, see how quickly we can get him down to his next phase. I typically use 8.5 minutes. If you can get to the second phase by 8.5 minutes, you're pretty much going to clear them. If you can't... it's like 8 minutes less or left or less, then I feel like that means you're not going to be able to clear it. All right. Again, we're going to do that 3-5-4 since that seems to be the most damage. But then I'm going to throw in a 2 and a 1 since I've got the rage anyway. Then when the tier 3 is ready, we'll wait for him to point his hand down and go from there. Like I said, the goal here is to get him to a second phase. Unless it takes more than 8 minutes. Like, there's 8 minutes or less left on the clock. We'll just stop the pain there and say screw it. Yeah, he takes damage pretty good. we already messed up his proc in there. Yeah, his cooldowns are kind of on the long side. I'm not really a huge fan of that. There's 8.5 there. We also got to remember this is level 70 tier 3. Is not what I meant by a second phase, by the way. But yeah, he's not clearing it. We only have one support. We've got his leadership going on. Skill cooldown is a bit on the slow side. I mean, at tier 4, he still is probably going to end up being meta in the game, but initial impressions so far, I'm not very impressed. He does seem to have some pretty good survivability. I also have a type disadvantage going on right now against GBR. Dormammu is a speed character and I'm a blast character, so that's not really in my favor either. I guess my 5 is the one with the heal on it. Alright, 631. 631 feels kind of slow. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's crank him up. Let's crank up his stats. Let's get him up to level 80 and try him out again. Actually, no. Before we do that, I do want to try him out against some World Boss Legendary first. Because, again, I want to give people a chance to see him in action. Not everyone's going to have him at level 70 or going to have him as well built. I do have some card stuff here to show folks as well. There's my card stats. Only have 13% additional Pierce. Not idealistic. But yeah, there's my stats. If you want to pause it, you can pause that and read it on your own if you want. Alright, let's go here. Giant, let's see, we did Giant Boss Raid. We're going to do some World Boss. Let's do some World Boss Legendary. We're going to do all 3 World Bosses. So we're going to start with Null. Crank this up as high as possible that he's able to do. So this is just blast characters, so he should be able to do, at least see what he can do on the 34. Wow, look, he's already ready. Does he help hero allies only? All allies, all allies. So he's gonna work, so that's good. We're gonna take out Storm, and Polaris should be good for him as well, all mutant allies. So this is going to be a pretty snazzy team up, 50% leadership versus the 45. So we will definitely use this team up. Too bad I can't use Dazzler. I don't think I can use Dazzler here. Nope, because she is not transcended or anything. Let's just use this as strikers. Keep it nice and easy. And let's see what he can do against Null. Again, we're still at level 70, so we're just experimenting right now. Taking a lot of damage. Yeah, my striker's got me wrapped up. Let's see if my 5 can heal me back up before I die. I'm about to die. Ooh. Lot going on the screen, but I mean, I've got the survivability. Feels like the damage output is not there at 70, even with the new uniform. This is also the highest stage my account can do, so don't really have many people that can push even this far. Yeah, that's kind of painful to watch. And again, this is 13% Pierce, so keep that in mind. So far, nothing's wowing me. Let's try out Mephisto. That's hero. Female. Hero. Okay, 9's the highest I'm going to be able to take him against, so keep that in mind. Take this team out. These are same team that we did before. I mean, we're giving him a lot of oomph here with double supporting him. The fact that he can be double supported is pretty awesome. I'm sure not everyone has Polaris. So maybe I shouldn't be testing him this way, but that's what I'm trying for anyway. Ooh. Got taken out. Locked down and taken out. That's actually bad playing, but not him. You still got a chance to see the damage, though. On stage 9. Alright. Infinity Ultron. Probably going to be a 9 scenario again. Yeah, 9 again. Ouch. Movement speed is kind of on the slower side, too. I don't know. Of course you optimized. Of course you did. Oh, cool. He's got his long-range blasts. Actually, it looks like even fast canceling 4 and the 2-1 is doing pretty decent. 3, 5, 4, 2, 1. They would have beat Ultron. Again, double sport, but I don't know. probably going to be an Air 9 situation, of course. Yep. Apparently I was already ready and prepared. Probably a waste to use Polaris with Magneto, considering we use Polaris with Jean or someone else. I feel like if I tier 4 Magneto, it might be a mistake, because I probably should tier 4 Jean, because I'm just not really that impressed with the uniform. Not gonna lie, he's probably gonna be ABX meta, but I don't know if he's worth a tier 4. Man, that 5 is a painfully long cooldown. I know it's kind of epic on the damage, but and then you got the heal and the vulnerability and everything else. Man, he's struggling. Alright, I think you get a basic idea. I don't want to play through all these bosses all the way, especially as they get harder like this, or at least want to give you a sneak peek. Because again, idea here is to get them up to 80. I'm definitely going to get them up to 80, for sure. Oops. Let's make this at least a little harder. Although I'm sure this is going to be painful. Cyclops hiding. There he is. Alright, after this, like I said, we'll get him up to level 80. Man. One rotation. Alright. Alright. Good times, good times. Should be over here on the left with my favorites, right? Yeah, there he is. Alright, let's enhance his potential here. Let's see, who is in the shop that I could just buy their bios from? 4. Oh, you don't need them. All right, here we go. Final run. Alright, let's start out with GBR. So I'm going to do the same team I was doing. Well, that don't matter because I'm not going to actually clear it. I just want to see how much damage he can do. So I'm going to start out with the 3, 4, 5 like I was doing before and let 4 play out. And then I want to see how much damage that does just to do a comparison so it's a fair comparison. See if 80 makes a difference for him. Bars. Not really a significant jump, at least against Romano. See how quickly I can get him down to his next phase. Ooh. Alright, so I got killed there. Huh. Still down to 8 minutes. Definitely wasn't going to clear that. I don't think that 80 made any sort of a difference for GBR. I mean, unless his tier 4 gives a sizable jump up. I'm really not that impressed. In fact, I'm rather disappointed. All right. That was notably faster. Oof. Forgot how quickly this can kill your characters. Oh, damn! I should have swapped. I probably can clear 34. Did not think he was gonna hit me as I'm running around. Oh well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Magneto can clear 34 at 8. That's not too bad considering my account and how my account's built. So GBR not really a difference, but the other game modes, World Boss Legendary, I can see a difference. Wow. All right. Beautiful. Granted, it's stage 9, but still. Not too shabby. Yeah, that's a sizable difference in World Boss Legendary. He also doesn't have the double support in GBR, but... Ooh. I'm gonna die here because I wasn't paying attention. Almost. Yeah. Piece of cake. But then, I don't know. But then again, it's like it's 80, so 80 is going to do a notable amount better. Oh, shit. Probably should be swapping here, but... Boom. Again, these are only stage 9, so it's not like super impressive. And it's a level 80 character. Ugh. Alright, let's still take on Jean just because we did all the bosses before. Let's do them all again. Same team, same dealio. I'm sure she'll stun him still and lock him down, but... Maybe we'll try GBR one more time. And stick with the rotation for the invincibility. Oh. Sorry, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning for me. I'm exhausted. Always gotta switch for the little blow-up things. Those like doll versions of Jean Grey are like gonna explode and they'll kill you quick. So you gotta swap, in my opinion. Survive that a little bit easier. If you're gonna dodge them before they explode, cool. But yeah, there they are again. Tiny little Jeans. Move, Magneto, move! Ooh. Nah, still died. I mean, obviously a little bit better survivability or a little bit better damage, but I don't know if I can bring myself to tier 4 'em just because tier 4 mats are so rare. And I think both he and Jean need Blast. Because I think she's a Blast character by default, isn't she? Her default outfit. In this Blast. Yeah, Blast. So they're both going to need the same books. Tier 4. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad I got it because it's Magneto, but honestly, just not super impressive. And he's usable, he's good, but I did promise more GBR, didn't I? With his type disadvantage going on. Alright. This will be the end of the stream here after I do this GBR. Up to the first phase, there's death. I'll stick with the rotation this time. Why is my 5 not popping? That's weird. Maybe I should just move around until his 5's ready again. I was wondering if Judgment would be good on him because of the fire damage and stuff, but he doesn't have it on all of his skills. Yeah, 8 minutes, and I still don't have him down to his next phase yet. Anyway, you get the basic idea. So I'll probably end the stream here. Thank you for watching, hanging out. I'm not sure I would recommend Magneto's uniform. If you really like him, sure. I mean, it's obviously an improvement, but I'm not really super impressed. So, yeah. On that note, happy Solstice for those of you who celebrate the winter solstice, and those of you who don't, happy Wednesday. See ya.